Okay. We have a King of Pentacles, masculine energy. We have a Hermit. So somebody's in hermit mode. They're soul searching. They're looking for clues and answers. This is someone who's kind of on their own path. They do their own thing. They're all about their money, you know, at this time. But it's a person who plans, prepares ahead. So this is somebody who's been on a particular path. Yeah. So I do see strength. This is someone very confident about the path they're on. They're stable. They're confident, you know, what they're doing is the right path. It's just a person stable. They've been in hermit mode. They're on. This is somebody who chooses their own path. You know, nobody tells this person what to do. Yeah, they are ready to go down another path. This is someone looking for a partner, someone where they have something in common. So, this is someone who isn't going anywhere. They're going to stay on the path that they're on until the right person comes along. And there we have it, 6 of Cups. This is someone who is longing for love. They do want love. Yeah. And we have the Fool. So the viewers need to know. Yeah. Yeah, you have an Emperor here. This is the path someone's on. This is someone staying on this path. They're very confident about what it is they're doing. They're looking for someone compatible. Okay, they do long for love. I do feel this is someone who, they're not afraid of taking a risk. Okay, yeah. This is someone who speaks truth. And I see the world change. So somebody here, someone here may have cut somebody out too here. This is someone who speaks truth. They do cut people out of their life. This is someone quite strict, structured to do with the path they're on. Now the Emperor. So now let's see. I'm trying to look to see if there's more than one person. It does look like there could be. But we'll see. I just feel like it's this person, the path. They're confident about where they are. If this is someone who doesn't feel someone's right, they leave them behind. They don't, you know, this is, like I say, they're not afraid to take in risks. But, yeah, they're definitely somebody here, because you can see this Emperor energy, not afraid of taking risks. But they are somebody who's looking for a person who's compatible. You betcha. Yeah. This is someone who often, this person could be, I'm going to be honest, it's a person who often tosses a few breadcrumbs, a few hints here. Yeah. Like I say, this is somebody who's all about their money. They may not be very generous to start. Whoever this person is, they may not be generous to start. I got to be honest, okay? Yeah. The Hermit, yeah. So this is often someone, if they feel like you're not the right person, they'll reject you. They're staying on their path. This is someone who's confident they're going to find the right person. Oh, they long for love. Let's have a look at the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who keeps things to themselves. See, this is someone who kind of sticks to themselves a lot too. Yeah, they kind of go within. They kind of keep it all in. This is someone longs for love, but they don't let anyone know. They're very private. They don't let people know about their money. So they're very secretive. Interesting, because I just did a reading about secretive energy. This is someone who doesn't give a lot at first. If they feel like you're not their type, they will most definitely say thanks, but no thanks, ignore you. Yeah, this could be someone who actually, how this could play out. You might feel this person's not your type. I'm going to be honest for the viewer, because they aren't very generous. They have a lot of money, but they keep it all to themselves. They're not really much into, yeah, they're not one to share a whole lot here. Let's have a look at the Strength card. Yeah, this is someone here. It's a person who actually does know their worth. They are confident. They know their worth and their value. But I'm going to tell you, this situation doesn't always serve this person, or it's telling you this does not serve you. They may not be your type. So this person anyway, and it could be yourself too, releasing someone because you're longing for love, because they're keeping everything in. They're keeping it to themselves. Like I say, and it could be yourself too, just kind of trusting your intuition, taking a little pause, looking at this person from a different perspective and angle. You might have that moment too where you realize it's time to go down another path. So take it as it resonates, because it looks like you're not in alignment with this person. the situation doesn't serve. So this is where I feel the viewer has to look at this and be strong, you see, because I like I say, I feel like this is someone who's, you're likely yourself going to reject them, because I feel they breadcrumb. They're not generous with their time and energy. Yeah, I feel like you're moving towards somebody else here, to be honest. Yeah, I do. I feel like there is another person. I do see the energy, 3 of Pentacles here, so we'll see. Yeah. Been there, done that energy. Yeah. Some of you have multiple opportunities coming in. You're going to go down a new path. I feel like your intuition is telling you to take a little pause and look at this first person from a different perspective. Yeah, I don't think you're on the same page with this person. I don't. I feel like because I feel like you're longing for love here, you see? And you have other options coming in. Some of you could have somebody you knew a long time ago that you're kind of hoping for. Some of you may have already let this person go. You've released them because it doesn't serve. Some of you have learned your worth too. If you've taken risks before and ended up with somebody who wasn't very generous because you didn't trust your intuition, that's where I feel. You're off on a new path here, like I say. Yeah. But you do have a person here who's not afraid of taking risks. So I feel like there's someone here that you have more in common with, that you're more compatible with. I feel this is somebody who kind of, they kind of lack. Like I say, they're not generous. Not with that energy. So there it is, taking back your power, putting on the brakes. So, like I say, you've got another person coming in quick. Somebody is swooping in here out of the blue. Options, opportunities coming in. There could be somebody who's been crushing on you and they're going for it. So, let's have a look at this Emperor. Who is this person? I mean, it looks like they could be this King of Swords, but like I say, it's actually telling me now this one doesn't serve. This is how it's unfolding. It doesn't serve. They're not your type. Or they ignore you. You drop, maybe you reach out to this person, they ignore you. So that's why I feel they may just not be interested in you. So it's just, like I say, it's often a reality check. So yeah, this person is definitely an Emperor energy. Who's the King of Swords? Yeah, somebody who's waiting. Interesting. So someone's just kind of looking out there, getting out there. So that's why I feel there's a crush. I feel this is someone going to reach out to you. They're coming in. I feel there's 2 people, but it could be one. Often it's multiple opportunities. Someone moving fast, swooping in out of the blue. See, this is someone taking control. You can see that. Taking control and heading in your direction. What does this Emperor want? They do speak truth. They have integrity. Yeah, they definitely have integrity, and I like that. Yeah, they are stable financially. This is someone who wants a partner, someone they have something in common with. They're also a very determined person here. Okay, very determined to have success. But if they feel it isn't successful, they will put on the brakes. They like to be in control. They will take the lead. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt, like I almost see that secret admirer energy. Someone who's been checking you out or just secretly and not saying anything. But I feel, again, you've got this person where the situation doesn't serve. So I think you're just going to let them go. Or somebody is letting someone else go. Or you're doing it because of this person. Little Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I see change and change for the better. Some of you are definitely been doing some waiting yourself here. While you're waiting, you've got someone else coming in. So it could work out that way because it is about change. Change for the better. Yeah, there it is. See, keeping your options open. This is somebody who could have options. They will speak truth. So, but it's an energy of someone who's kind of fantasizing and romanticizing. They've been kind of procrastinating. They're just thinking. They're analyzing and checking things out. They're just not saying anything yet. They're not ready. But when the time is right, this is a person who comes in. So tell me more about this Emperor energy. Yes, this could be someone at a distance. Okay, this is someone who's learning lessons. They want to learn about you. They want to know. So they are somebody who will have a lot of questions. They're quite discerning. This could be someone who cuts out all their options if they feel like you're the right person. But they do have options. But they are procrastinating a little bit. Like they're kind of looking at all the possibilities, how this will play out. So they're kind of preparing. Interesting. Yeah, someone here could end all their options. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is someone choosing the one. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, and it could be yourself too. Like, just take it as it resonates. Yeah, somebody here is definitely cut someone out, releasing all their options. It's a person who wants to get to know you. Now, they could be at a distance, like she travel or maybe another community. But it's somebody who's very wise. It's moving forward. Someone who's made peace with their past. They've left something behind here for sure. Definitely options. But they are looking at how this will play out. So, and yeah, you likely won't see this coming. Yeah, this is somebody. It has to do with compatibility. This is someone looking. This person's. It's almost like they have their own little rules where they're quite stringent, strict about who it is that they. This is someone who knows when someone's their type or not. So, yeah, they want compatibility. This person here too, you know, I feel this person too. But like I say, I feel for some of you, they're not your type. Because they're cheap, right? They don't spend a lot of time. They don't tell you anything. They're not generous. They're definitely not. Not with anything, no. They're very private too. They won't share much about themselves with you. Very secretive, very private. Yeah. Tell me about this, more about the Emperor. They're heading your way, bringing the lessons they've learned in the past. They're definitely someone who wants to get to know you, to see if, like I say, they'll spend time with you. They want to do things with you to see if you're compatible. So there's nothing written in stone with this person. Yeah, this is someone making a decision. This is someone who's definitely, you know, ended all their other options. So they're only going to date you. They're not hiding anything. This is someone who's healed. See, releasing, out with the old and in with the new. Yeah, very nice. Little Libra in their chart. So this is somebody fairly balanced. Yeah, they're offering you this pentacle. This is someone who comes in right too. This person will treat you right. They'll commit to this path with you and take the time to get to know you. Yeah, but it's making sure that you're the one. So this is someone who's learned. So they do have faith in making the right decision. Okay, they're making a decision to let anybody else go and spend time. They just want to be with you. Okay, they just want to be with you. So that's nice. Yeah, they are taking the lead. They're staying in control. They are ruled by their emotions. At first they might come across as a little cold, but over time this will change. Okay, yeah, they are definitely someone who's determined for this to be successful. Very nice. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. There's definitely a physical attraction. Yeah, they are single. They speak truth. They are single. I think this person likes how you look. Take care of yourself. Yeah, they're definitely enjoying the fruits of their labor. They dress nice. I feel very down to earth. So I feel this will be easy. Like, I feel this other person, it'll be complicated. This other person, it's going to be easy. I mean, and it's easy because they're, for one thing, they're coming your way. So some of you are definitely taking your power back from someone, though. Like I feel, just doesn't matter who you are. It's the energy of one last look over your shoulder. You've got these options coming in. It could be just one person, though. So, yeah. Tell me more about the Chariot. Actually, I'm going to grab a different deck. Tell me more about the Chariot energy. This is taking your power back. See, putting on the brakes here. One last look over your shoulder. You're assessing this before you take these other options. Because it's, like I say, it's an energy of things happening quite quickly here. Yeah. Yeah. See, some of you have given up on this other person. See, giving up, putting it behind. So some of you are giving up on someone. I do feel it's someone you've been crushing on. Yeah, but like I say, I feel like they're really not quite your type, or they feel like you're not. But yeah, so I do see this energy of putting this behind. And just when you're ready to give up on connecting with someone who's compatible, in comes this person. And that's what I like. Yeah, see, single. Some of you are single, both of you. You're going to come together with this person. You're going to take time to get to know each other. You're going to do things together. You're going to spend time together learning about each other. So that's a nice energy as well. Tell me about this person's judgment. Yeah, so they make good judgment, good decision, financial decisions. They're stable, but their judgment is judging the situation too, making sure that you're a partner, you're compatible. They look at what you bring to the table. That doesn't mean whether it's money. It's, it could be skills, the things that you have, things like that. But it could also be where it's important how you dress. I feel this is someone who's quite, even though they're kind of strict and stringent and they kind of have their own set of rules for themselves, like I say, they have some things they like. Someone who takes care of themselves, a little down to earth, someone who looks good, but down to earth. Very earthy energy. Yeah, very down to earth. Yeah. This is definitely some of you too. There's definitely options here. But I do see that romanticizing, fantasizing. Yeah, see, some of you are also leaving your options behind. Look at that, the viewer. You're both going to leave your options behind. So this is how your love life's going to play out. It's an energy of both of you putting on the brakes, taking control. You're both leaving someone behind, leaving something behind that doesn't serve. It's not worth it. It's not worth the wait. You're both trusting your inner knowing. It's like you just know. Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, it's no longer invested in someone. You're putting on the brakes. You're taking control. You're also letting go of your options. So this is the one. This is where you both feel like this is the one. Now, the interesting thing is this patience in investing. Someone's showing you that they're interested in investing. So it could be someone who gives you a little gift or brings you flowers. Could be something to wear. Yeah. I see going places, traveling, you going to their home, them coming to your home. This is someone who'll pick you up, take you home. They'll keep you safe. You're safe with this person. Okay? You're safe with them. You can rely on them. They follow through. They're dependable. But they're looking for the same thing. That's why the mutual cards. Lovely, yeah. They are patient. Very patient. This is someone who's prepared. This is someone who's always planning prepared. They're always prepared. And like I say, I feel like it's just this person kind of, taking control, taking the lead. If you take the lead with this person, they might kind of put on the brakes and kind of feel something is off. So let them take the lead. Let the masculine do it. Yeah. Because because I feel like this is somebody who kind of likes to feel like they're in control. If they feel someone's trying to control them or how things are going to go, the path this is going to go down, they might feel something is off. So, but they are immature. They temper their passions, emotions. They're in control of their emotions. So they're not ruled by them. So that's actually nice. But they've also tempered their passions. I feel they're quite happy to just spend time with you, be with you. They just want to be with you. They want to do stuff with you. I feel like you're going to do some driving, take little trips, go places. Nothing major, I feel. Nothing long distance, just doing things together. Yeah, they will. There is romance. There are somebody who likes a little romance. They will take you out. Little whining, dining. I feel this is someone who will definitely keep in touch. They'll always stay in communication. They'll let you know how they feel. I see a lot of heartfelt messages, but this is someone just kind of exploring. They're kind of exploring this connection to see. It's just dating. So they are tempering everything, and they're just willing to be patient. Yeah, they are pretty enthusiastic, though. They want this to go somewhere, but they've tamed that. See, it's not about rushing in and out. Well, they're tempted to rush because they're finding you very attractive. This is the thing. They want this. This is someone who's probably been looking for a long time. But they are feeling really enthusiastic, but they're not. This isn't somebody who's going to rush in and run away. Not at all. They have everything under control. See, they got it all under control. Yeah, they're playing it safe. They're cautious. They're going to keep all this to themselves, too. And I got to be honest, they are a little full of themselves. They are. But they have it all under control. They've tempered it all. So, yeah. They're so tempted to just, really fast. But they know not to do that. Why? Because they're an emperor. They've learned. They're applying the lessons they've learned. So they've learned. Nice. You see, applying the lessons. They want to avoid a disaster, you know. But like I say, moving forward calmly and peacefully, just calm, very calm. And the more you get to know this person, I feel, the more comfortable the two of you are going to be, where you start to feel just right. At first it's a little off because you're probably different than the usual type, or you may feel that way. Okay, take a little more time. So if you need more time to get to know them, they'll give you more time. They're definitely, this is someone who knows how to keep themselves busy. Yeah, look at that high vibration. So you can see this is someone very happy. The more they get to know you, the happier they feel. They will express more too. They'll, you know, start to express their feelings, emotions a little bit more. Oh my gosh, that's how it's going to play out here. Yeah, it's where things are really getting going. See, starting it. So, this is someone who's just been preparing themselves. You know, they have lots to do. They do focus on work. They, you know, it's an energy of, it takes two people though. And that's the thing here. See, putting in the effort. They put a lot of effort into the way they look, the way they dress. They take care of their vehicles. I feel they have a lot of structure and discipline, you know, in their life here. But like I say, they're going to come across a little cold at first. It's going to feel off, but this is someone who will warm up once they get to know you. So give it a little time, it says. Yeah. See, just kind of go with the flow. Let go of the outcome and see where it goes. I see change. See, this is somebody who will eventually kind of change a little bit. Yeah, for the better, though. Like they'll warm up a bit. They're definitely happy. I feel like you'll have a really good time with this person. Tell me more about their personality. Tell me more about their personality. They're actually more emotional than they let on. See, they temper it. This is somebody who wants love. They long for love. They are mature. Yeah, they're in touch with their emotional side. Very stable. Yeah, high vibrate. They're not afraid of expressing it. Once they get to know you and they get comfortable, that's what I feel. At first, for both of you, I feel it's going to feel a little off, a little weird, maybe a little awkward. I think you're going to grow. It's like you're going to grow together. Yeah, see, doing sweet things, showing you they like you. Very gifts. This person can be generous. They like to spoil and give gifts. Oh my gosh, they're going to spoil you. They'll buy you clothes. I mean, as this goes on, I'm going to tell you, if your car needs fixing, they'll fix your car. They may buy you a car. They can be very generous. This is someone who really takes care of their partner. You're safe with this person. They are quite family-oriented. They may want children, or it could be a blended family. Yeah, the love of children, definitely. Yeah. I feel, too, this person likes pets. They like animals. Very home-oriented. I do think they like to cook. I feel this is just somebody who's just well-rounded. I mean, it's an emperor. They've mastered all the energies of the kings. So very, very nice energy. But I like the spoiling, giving you gifts. If you have children, they'll look out for your children. It's a family. This is a person who's all about family. This is what this person wants, is family. And whether it's grandchildren, children, but really it's just someone, a lot of you, they buy a lot of gifts. They'll buy you clothes, a car, anything. You need something fixed or worked on, they'll do it. You need your car worked on, they'll do that too. Yeah, they'll take care of everything. They could own a car dealership or do something with vehicles because it's here twice. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, look at that windfall of abundance. The timing is right. That's something that goes in both of your favor. So this person has a lot of abundance too. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, this isn't somebody who feels entitled. They work for it. They'll put in the effort. To them, it's worth it. I do think they're a little bit of a perfectionist. But I do think this is somebody who is trying to be perfect too. Yeah. Yeah, they're just putting in the work. But like I say, I see definitely change. Yeah, look at that. See, over a period of time, this is somebody who will warm up a little bit. But they are somebody who in some ways won't change. They do work a lot. That's the only thing. But they make up for it. Do things on the weekend, spoil you, buy you gifts. They're definitely someone who's a good provider. They'll provide you with what you need. So, but yeah, some things won't change. Their structure, their lifestyle, I feel they are willing to cooperate and compromise in some ways. I mean, it takes two. They know that. Something that they've learned. But some things I feel could be out of their hands, too, where they just can't change it, and it has to do with work. This is somebody who's definitely very determined to stay in that Emperor energy, financially successful. Yeah, they have a house and a home. See, they'll provide everything that you need. They're very stable. Yeah. Holidays, celebrations, things like that. Yep, this person will always be there. Yeah, the important things, I have the two of you. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, they'll invite you to their home. I do think the two of you are going to get along quite well. I do think you're going to share your innermost selves and you're going to have a good talk about these things. There'll be conversations. They're not afraid of sharing their innermost self within reason. It's going to take them time. Okay. This could be somebody who's been single for quite some time too. Or if both of you have been single for a while, and a little set in your ways, it may take a little time to kind of just go with the flow and just kind of take it as it comes, and that's what I feel they're going to do. But I feel this is going to go well. Yeah, they're definitely someone who will be very, very generous. Very generous. Yeah, you're going to be giving to each other, though. You see? You'll be both doing nice things, showing each other that you like each other. But yeah, this is someone who's definitely, they'll pay for things. They're very, very masculine energy. They will pay for things. They'll take care of things. So, but there will be that reciprocating back and forth here. Very nice. If you need something done to a home, they'll pay for it. I mean, this person will help you. If you have your own home, they'll help you with your home until you move forward. Yeah, they're very fair, very logical. They will treat you right. They will commit when the time is right. Yeah. See, forming the bond, taking it to that level. They will commit before then. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Very charming. Now, this is often someone who's very proud. They are very masculine. So, very masculine person. But they are in touch with their emotional side. But I do feel this is also somebody here. I mean, it's an emperor. They've mastered all these energies. They take pride in their work and the things they do. They could be into music, things like that, hobbies. But they do dress for success. They take care of themselves like that way too. And they expect the same. They have expectations as well. So, yeah. Nothing I don't think you can't live with here. I feel like that you'll be like best friends first. But I feel like this is going to end up being your best friend. You're really going to get each other. But yeah, look at that, best friends. Yeah, they're very kind, compassionate, caring. They'll always show that they care. This person will be there for you when you need care or you need a friend. So, oh my gosh. No, this is too good to be true. It's way too good to be true. Yeah, okay, what are the problems here? Well, they do work a lot. They do prioritize work. Like I say, you will be spending time alone, so they will be very honest and upfront about that. Okay? They do work, so you're going to need your own hobbies, maybe, keep working, you don't have to work with this person either, but if you want to, fine. They aren't controlling. They aren't. They've released that controlling thing. They've learned, all the lessons. So, but they are very masculine, often very funny, very charming, sexy, very passionate about the things they believe in, the things that they do. Yeah. They are definitely someone who likes to have fun, though. I do feel they have moments where they like to have fun. Where's that Five of Wands? I thought I seen that come out. Somebody who's very action-oriented. They like to have fun. They like to have a party here and there. At their home, they like to invite their friends in, things like that. So, what else do I see? I don't really see this person having any major issues that cause a problem. They might drink a little bit when they're with their friends, but they do this at home. With friends, maybe at home, socially, when people come. I do think they often have people around. Friends or other couples. I think they keep their circle kind of small. They're quite private about certain things as well. So, yeah. Look at the Empress energy. See, they know. They see what you also bring to the table. So some of this is also going to be the feminine energy. They could be in touch with their feminine side a bit too because of the nurturing, caring, kindness. They like a clean home. Okay, they like a clean home. Yeah, I mean, they're seeing the Empress energy. Let's see what this person's... As you get to know this person and you just go with... See, they're just going with the flow. They're just letting go of the outcome, seeing where it goes. But this is someone who can see themselves partnering up with you. So I wouldn't worry too much about this person disappearing, blocking you, ignoring you, ghosting you. Not at all. They're very faithful, loyal, very structured. Yeah, this person is faithful. They're loyal. They have loyal friends. They expect loyalty. You will be on the same page. I feel lifestyle habits, the way they conduct themselves. There's some things they're kind of set in their ways. I have to be honest. And it's mostly about work. This person's always working, even when they're at home. They're always fixing things, doing things. Just a busy person. They're a hands-on kind of person. They aren't one to delegate and disappear. So yeah, they have a lot of skills. They're very capable. They have a lot of skills. So yeah, they also see the feminine energy. This is what this person, one of the things they want. Somebody who's also has some skills because they are looking for that partner. I do think they'll always keep in communication. They're always manifesting something here. They're always doing something. Yeah, they have a lot of skills. They like to have fun. They're very action-oriented. I do think this person likes to have some parties here and there. I feel they could like sports. Yeah. They are competitive. They work in a field that could be competitive, so they like to compete. They like to kid around, joke around. This is also someone who often will tease you. Yeah. If you have an argument with this person, okay. Yeah. If there is an argument or a fight with this person, they're easy to forgive. They don't hold grudges. So there you go. I feel like they're just, it's just a well-rounded person. As far as anything being special about them, it's mostly, the biggest thing is they've mastered the elements of all the kings. And they are faithful and loyal. They want to make sure someone's on the same page. They have faith in themselves for the things that they still want to accomplish. They have faith in themselves that they can make solid, sensible decisions. Yeah. So very nice. Take care. Wish you the best. This is how it's going to play out. Yeah, the first person, you're going to have to kiss a frog here. And it's very possible some of you may take a risk with somebody and then they may push you away, that they feel like it's not your type. It may take you a little bit of time to get over it, but once you are, you'll be ready to go down that path. But let this next person take the lead. Okay? Don't be the one to take the lead. Once the connection's made, where there's a crush or there's some kind of connection, yeah. Some of you are just leaving the past in the past, though. Like I say, some of you just feel like giving up, and then all of a sudden, right out of the blue, you've got opportunity coming in. This is somebody quite spontaneous. They aren't super slow. This is not somebody who moves super slow. Okay? This is someone who kind of wants results. It sort of feels like they're kind of a mover-shaker, but without all that. Because, it's great to be a mover-shaker, but some mover-shakers are, they're always working. This person does work a lot. It is a mover-shaker energy, but I think this is somebody a little bit more of a homebody. They like home. They have a love of home. So this is somebody who wants someone there when they get home, too. I don't think this is somebody who likes to live alone. But take care. See you soon.